Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary. Do not wish to be anything but what you are, and to be that perfectly. A minister friend of mine once told me, on the seventh day God rested. He said, "It is good and very good." Then we came along and tried to improve on perfection. For people of color, the most damaging habit we have is trying to be who and what we are not. We expend so much energy trying to fix who we are, we rarely get to really know ourselves. If we truly realize how precious the gift of life is, we would not waste a moment trying to improve it. If we really understood how precious we are to the gift of life, we would not waste time trying to fix ourselves. It's not about what we look like or what we have. It's not about fixing our face, body, or lives. It's about taking what we have and doing as much as we can with it. It's about learning and growing. When we are willing to learn what we don't know and use our experiences, our perfection will begin to show. I accept me as I am. Yes. Hey y'all. Welcome to episode 78 of this here new year of 2021. Thank you guys for tuning in to our podcast. We hope that your 2021 is treating you well. My beautiful co-host is here on Zoom with me, Miss Mary Mack. How you doing?
Hello. Happy New Year. You wanted to say what you just read was perfect for the new year.
Yes. Because we always are trying to fix ourselves at the beginning. We set these resolutions, and you be like, okay, I want to lose weight. I want a better face. I want a better body. I want a better life or job or whatever it is. But you know what? We need to look at ourselves and really, really, really pay attention to what it is that we want to do. Because if you're already at perfection, why do you need to change it?
Right.
Why exactly. Change it? You don't need to change it. You may need to adjust some things, but you don't need to change it.
We don't need to change. But the first thing to do is find out who you are.
Yes. Exactly.
And don't try to change yourself to be like someone else. Find out who you are and then make a change for yourself if that's what you truly want.
Yeah.
I think that's great for the new year.
Yep.
That was really good. I appreciate that.
For sure. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in for all of 2020. I noticed that the listenership had went up over the time we were gone. So you guys listened to us and you went back to other shows and you listened to us and you was like, oh, okay. So I hope you're back because we're back. Yes. So thank you guys. We thank our listeners. Please continue to spread the word about our podcast to your friends, your family, even your foes. Maybe somebody you don't like need to listen to us so we can school them. We'll help you. We'll help you school some people that you don't like. You know where you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Deezer, Podcast Addict, and Amazon Music under podcast. So, oh my God, we are in 2021, y'all. We are here. We are the lucky ones that made it through to the new year. Not even the new year. I'm just calling it, man, another day. I don't know if it's new yet.
Right, because we're still facing the same things, right?
Yep.
This pandemic.
Yep. We are still dealing with the same old two-step of the coronavirus and everything. So I just say happy 2021. I'm not sure yet when my new year will start. Like, it's the same flow of things. So we're here. We're just here and trying to figure out life. And, you know, I'm glad to see that a lot of us made it over to this new situation, this new day. People are still struggling to make it through each day. So, you know, we're here, and I'm glad that we are healthy and able to bring y'all our show. Let me see. So let's just jump into it. I have so many screens up, so that's why I sound a little frazzled right now, because there's just so many different things on my screen. Like losing stuff. I have to see Mary. I have to see my notes. I have to see the internet. Everything is everywhere. Here we go. Okay. That wasn't even a song. See, I'm all out of sorts right now because we've been gone for so long. We didn't talk about our week. Yeah, it feels like a long time.
I mean, and then back in November, you were doing the show by yourself because I was sick. I had COVID. Remember?
Yeah.
Before the holidays we came.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. You went out. It was 2 weeks.
It's really been a minute for me.
Yep. I went out 2 weeks, and then 1 week I almost forgot that I needed to go. You know, we needed to post the show. You and I just got off of the phone, and then I went Auntie's house, went to eat, and I said, "Oh, it's Wednesday. It's Thursday. I need to post the show." So I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I wasn't going to call Mary back and say, hey, we got to do this. It was late, but it got posted. So this is what I'm looking for. What you do this weekend? Oh, it was not even loud. Oh, you know what? Whatever. I don't know if y'all heard that, but it said, what you do this weekend? What you do this weekend, Mary? I got to work out some kinks over here. What did you do?
What I did, I read a lot and watched a show on minimalism. So on Saturday and Sunday, I started cleaning out my closets, clothes, shoes. I cleaned out my dresser, my chest, everything. I was so exhausted Sunday. I had so much stuff. And I was like, really? You know, and it's still not enough. I still have some cleaning to do.
Right.
It's like, you know, I don't know why I have so many coffee mugs, so many wine glasses. I don't know why I have so many dishes in my cupboards. What is it with all these dishes? It's like, why do I have 2 sets of dishes?
And it's just you.
And it's just me. And then I have all these wine glasses. And then I have all these coffee mugs. Every time I go somewhere, somebody goes someplace, they bring me back a coffee mug. And I just need to get rid of some of this stuff. It's just ridiculous. I don't need all this stuff. I just don't. And I told you guys the other day while we were at work, I'm not taking this stuff home because I don't want any stuff anymore. I'm sick of looking at stuff.
It is. We collect so much stuff in our lifetime that we don't even need. We don't pick up no more. Once you put it in a place, it just been there for years. It just sat there. Just get rid of all that stuff.
And you know, the place that I usually take my clothes and my shoes at the women's shelter, I went over there and they had a sign on the door saying that they weren't accepting any donations.
Oh, wow.
So I had to take it to Old Faithful Salvation Army.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I got that done, but it looks like I'm going to be doing some more this weekend. It's awful.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you don't even realize you have all this shit until you have to clean it up or take it out or whatever, or move it. You know, I'm just like packing up the stuff. I don't need it. I don't want it. I just want it out of my face.
Yeah. I understand. That's crazy.
What are you saving all this stuff for? Why do you have all this stuff? Right. I was packing stuff away, literally with price tags still on it, and guess what? I'm like, I'm not going to ever wear this. I haven't worn it in 2 years when I purchased it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't care about this stuff.
Right.
I'm not. I'm just like, no, I don't care. Let somebody else wear it.
Yeah.
If it, the shoes. I mean, the shoes, and like the other day, you said, "Oh, those new?" I'm like, "No, I just found them.
I just found them in all my stuff."
All my stuff. No, see, that's horrible. That's a lesson. Mm-hmm. That's a lesson right there. But we don't have to wear those shoes and stuff because we're working from home.
Yeah, we don't need all those shoes. You don't need all those clothes. It's just get rid of a lot of stuff.
Get rid of stuff. I'm telling you guys, I can't. I just can't anymore. So that was my entire weekend was cleaning and reading about becoming a minimalist.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I have the book. When I finish, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
It was very interesting.
Okay.
Like, just clear it out. Clear it out.
Get it all up out of there. Get it out. Get it out of the system.
Exactly. And what about you, lady? What'd you do this weekend?
Oh, let's see. So this weekend was the past weekend. Oh, it was New Year's or 2021, the coming of 2021.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? I made that potato, corn, crab soup. That was really good. That was my first time making that. That was really good.
That sounds so... I need that recipe. That sounds so hearty and delicious. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm hungry right now. This made it worse.
I think I'm going to order you this cookbook that I ordered for my daughters.
Oh, please.
I think you would really enjoy that.
Please.
I think you really enjoy that. You know what? I probably ordered that for you tomorrow.
Please, because I don't do resolutions. I do intentions each year. I set intentions. And one of my intentions for this year is to cook more at home. Have more home cooked meals. I find myself eating and feeling even better when I eat a home cooked meal. And then you have extra. And I don't do leftovers. I do leftovers on some things, but I rather. It just tastes better. We know that. We know food tastes better when you make it. Not going out to a restaurant or whatever to get. Not a restaurant, a fast food place. Right. And I haven't eaten really at a fast food place in a while, because a lot of the regular restaurants are takeout. So you can go to a takeout restaurant and get some really good food, but just a home cooked meal is a lot better. So I'm looking to make some more meals this year.
Right. And it's more healthier for you.
Yeah. This weekend, I worked on some of my other businesses. I'm doing quotes, businesses. We have pastrami on the run. Okay. We're working on our food truck, so we're working on the food items. And we made some more tacos for some of our friends and family this weekend. And they all gave us A+ and 100% and all this stuff, saying that it was really, really good. So that made us happy. I think that our pastrami tacos are going to be our hit. That's going to be a hit. We are working on, after we figure out whatever's going on in the world, we want to have a tasting with friends and family and people that are part of our business or whatever, so that we can have taste tests. We did schedule a taste test for my man Ajur's birthday was this past Monday. And we were going to do a taste test on Sunday, but because of COVID and it was just no way to really get folks together and feel comfortable enough, it was just not worth it. It wasn't worth it. So once we can get a clear to have at least 20 people in one room, because we want to be able to get, some feedback and, get some information about our foods. And we need a good test number of people. So,
Right.
so we're working on that, but the tacos are a hit. They're so good.
That's smart.
Yep. And we're working on a name for our tacos. So it'll be a set of 3 tacos, the pastrami tacos, and it's either going to be called the Blues because we make it out of blue corn tortilla shells, or 3 the hard way because it's 3 hard shell tacos. So we'll see which one it'll be. So it's either the Blues or 3 the hard way. We'll see. We'll see. And then I also have a new YouTube channel that's coming out. I was supposed to post something Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yes. It's called Margot with the T. And I didn't do it because I'm also in the process of moving. So I'm like, it's too much happening. My studio right now is not giving me creative vibes. So I'm like, I can't half-ass on no stuff. So I don't have that feeling of, let me do my debut when, if I ain't feeling it, I don't want to give y'all no crap. So it's coming soon. It is coming soon.
Okay.
And this weekend, like I said, I celebrated my man Ajer's birthday on Sunday. I ordered him some Ruth Chris, some Ruth Chris Steakhouse. We had stuffed chicken. Oh, it was so good, and mashed potatoes and salad. And then he had his gifts and all that stuff. He had a good time. I got him because he always gets me. So he always give me surprise. I didn't have 4 surprise parties. Even in COVID, he managed to pull off a surprise party for me. So I had to figure out some stuff. But he told me I did a good job. He was happy with the food. He was happy with his gifts. So I'm happy. I'm happy I was able to do that for him. So that is it. That's all I did this weekend, which was a lot. It feel like a whole lot. All right, y'all.
What did you do for the holiday? What did you do for the holiday?
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, huh? I forgot. We see my brain is just it's still on crazy mode. Holiday I just spent with my family, my immediate family, my mom, dad, sister, niece, nephew, my guy. Went over to my mom's house and did breakfast for Christmas Day. The day before, Christmas Eve, my sister made gumbo at my parents' house. And it was nice. The gumbo was really good. It was really, really good the next day. All them seasonings kicked in. I was like, ooh, this is good. So, yeah, that was it. That's it. Nothing on New Year's Day. Watched some fireworks on New Year's Eve, and here we are. Here we are. So,
Happy New Year.
Happy 2021. I didn't even eat no black eyed peas. You know how they say black eyed peas is supposed to bring us good luck? Like my guy said, that shit didn't work last year, so we ate red beans and rice. We ate red beans and rice. Forget them damn black eyed peas. It didn't bring us no damn luck.
You know what? To be honest, I don't even eat them. I don't like them. I haven't ate black eyed peas. I can't in 15, 20 years.
Yeah. No, we did it last year. We was like, no, we gonna eat some beans, but they're gonna be red. They're gonna be red beans and rice. And when I made some, it was so good from a recipe. It was really, really good. Okay, y'all. So now is this. Okay. Let's talk about it. So real quickly, I seen Nicki Minaj release pictures of her precious baby boy. He was so cute. They still didn't give us his name, which is fine. That's your business. You do you. You don't have to. Hell, I don't care what the boy name is. He cute, and he had on all of his designer clothing. Yeah. So she and her husband shared pictures of their little cute son. And then on, I think it was Monday. I don't know. Don't give me the line.
He was gorgeous.
He is cute.
Cute little thing. He was gorgeous.
Yeah, he was cute. And then over this week, I think Monday, Dr. Dre has suffered a brain aneurysm and was rushed to the ICU or to the hospital. Yeah. And while he was in the hospital, 4 men attempted to break into his house. Just disgraceful. Like, are you serious? You just... oh my gosh. But he's recovering in ICU. They're doing tests to see what happened. You know, how did the aneurysm... what caused the aneurysm? And y'all know this hit home with me because I suffered from a brain aneurysm back in 2017. And thankfully, the team at Kaiser, who worked so quickly to get me from one location to another, diagnosed that I was bleeding from the brain, put me right into surgery to stop the bleeding. And, you know, it was, I had to stay in the hospital for like 10 days because they also had to do tests. But I already knew, well, they knew why I had suffered the aneurysm is because my blood pressure had went like over 200 something. It was really, really, really high. So that's what caused my aneurysm. My blood pressure was high. So Dr. Dre is still in there. They're checking him out. He's 55 years old. I didn't know he was 55. But he's out there tweeting and saying thank you and for all the prayers and the team that helped him there at Cedar Sinai and all that stuff. So that's good. I'm happy to see that him and his wife had a divorce case that was supposed to happen on Wednesday, but that got postponed. But he has agreed to pay his wife $2 million in temporary spousal support. A one check.
Spitting the bucket for him, right?
Yeah, that ain't nothing. It's one time check for $2 million, and then in April they'll have another hearing. So that's nothing. That's nothing. She was asking for a lot. She's asking for. I don't want to say that she asked him for a lot because I don't know the other side of the story. So you know, she want $5 million for something else and $2 million for something else and some money for what's that called, security. But he is still paying for the home that she's staying in, the home that her mom is staying in. So you know, it is what it is. I can't count that lady money. I don't know their situation, so I'll just leave it at that. I don't know. But she got her $2 million spousal support, so there it is. Kim and Kanye divorcing. I don't know. What do you think about that? Do you think that they really gonna get a divorce?
It's not a shocker to me.
No.
I didn't think it was going to last.
No. I didn't either.
They're two different people. I didn't think it was going to last. I mean, I don't know why they had all these children though.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. They had a lot of children.
A lot of people don't last with those.
Yeah. They
a lot of people don't last with that Kardashian clan, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm surprised that they made it as long as they did and had as many kids that they did. Would they have like 5 or something like that? 4 or 5?
4 or 5.
Yeah. I mean, it was, opposites attract, but I just don't see, I don't know. Again, I don't know what their situation was. It just seemed like he wasn't really in it. He married her because of who she was, and same with her. Married him because of who he is. So, I hope, Keeping Up with the Kardashians won't be on anymore, but they're doing some other content on a streaming. I think it was Hulu. I just didn't like that when she got with Kanye, they wore all of his clothes on every episode. Like, that was their wardrobe. His sweatpants, his sweatshirts that said Yeezy and all that stuff. It just, I'm like, for real, it was just an overkill to me.
They all wore his clothes?
They all of them wore, even the mom. She would have come out with a sweatshirt on that said Yeezy Tour, the shoes, all of that. And I'm like, okay, we know y'all together, but we don't need to see every single person that's in the Kardashians wearing his shit. Like, it was annoying. It was annoying. So,
was he a part of the show?
He would come on every now and again, like walking through. He may say a couple of words, but he really wasn't there. His clothes were there, not him.
Oh, okay.
His clothes was there. His promotion of his clothing line was there, but he wasn't. Yeah, Rasta said, leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. That's Mary Dog. He back there talking about us.
Leave that man.
The author Eric Jerome Dickey, the famous black author, has passed away at 59. He's only 59 years old.
Oh, he was such a great writer.
Yeah.
Man, it's like I have every book he's ever written, right?
Wow.
And guess what happened?
What?
This weekend when I was cleaning out,
you threw them away. You tossed them. Are you serious? Oh my, you tossed them.
Yep.
Oh my God. See,
I tossed them. I mean, I said to myself, I said, I read all this stuff. I'm not going to read them again because I have a few authors that I follow and I keep. And I'm like, I'll go back. But, I got too many bookcases. I'm like, no. So, okay, you know what? Let me get rid of all of his because I had a lot of his. I'm like, let me just get rid of them. And I put them all in crates and everything. I'm just like, and then this week, guess what? The man passed.
Right.
I'm like,
oh, see, now that's a reason why.
I mean, I enjoyed them.
That is a reason why we keep, as women and as people, that's why we keep a lot of stuff because we know as soon as we throw something away, we gonna need it or I should have kept that. And that's why we hold on to it for so long.
That's true.
Like, if I throw this away, I know I'm going to need it. I know something's going to happen, this and that. And then, look, you done threw the man books away, and then he passed away.
Yep. Exactly.
Wow. So.
I sure did.
Well, we, his, he was 59. He did a lot of really great books. So bless him, bless his family, and hope they didn't say
condolences.
Condolences. That's the word I'm looking for. Condolences to him. It said that he had an illness, a long illness. So,
I was thinking maybe cancer or something. Maybe he was fighting cancer.
Yeah, we don't know. Yep. So, there it is, y'all. So pray for him and his family. All right, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna miss him.
Yeah. All right, Miss Mary, what is your soapbox situation this week?
Some things that happened yesterday. I was so upset by that whole thing by Mr. Trump. Him just inciting that whole mess on yesterday was just, it's the craziest thing I've ever witnessed. You know what I mean? And I just want to know, how come the Capitol building is not protected? Where's the security?
Right.
You have Congress going in there. You have all kind of politicians going in there, holding meetings, having offices and everything, and they are There's no security for that building? Are you kidding me? Not only that, when they broke into the building, it was like, where are the officers? Where's the police force? And they were like, I mean, you talking about slow motion. They weren't in a hurry to do anything. It was like these guys were in there taking selfies. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. And what it did was it took me back to marches. It took me back to protests. It took me back to Black Lives Matter. They have more police coverage. I'm talking about tanks. I'm talking about paddy wagons. All this type of stuff at the little Black Lives Matter marches and protests. It wasn't there at the Capitol building. And you guys are right there. Are you kidding me right now? How does a man get into Nancy's office and put his feet on the desk and write her a note? And I just want to know. If you guys don't see the difference, the way black people and white people are policed, you are fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because we are policed differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
We really are. We truly are. There is no way that crowd could have been black and only one person got killed. Every black thing moving
would have been
on steps would have been dead today. Would have been dead today. There's a different way they police us. There's a total different way in which they police us. And that's where we need that police reform. Okay? Because this right here was blatant. Everybody could see that. Everybody could see that. You know, they arrested, I think they said 52 people. That's not enough. And I want to know, why is Trump still the president? He incited that on the Capitol building. He said that he was going to meet them over there. And they had to march over there. He didn't show up though. But they were there. And they talking about a revolutionary. They're revolutionaries. This is a revolution. They're going over there. You going to do what?
Crazy.
And these people, Margot, these people came from all over the place. All over the place. I mean, I'm starting to feel like, was it planned? What happened here? How come they weren't covered? I don't understand that. I just don't understand. And why is Trump still the president?
Yep.
Because you can't tell me that there are not some type of laws written about situations like this to where we can move him along out of that position and have Pence there for 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
Because it's obvious that Mr. Trump is not capable. Not only that, you don't know what this man may have up his sleeve in 2 weeks. But today I heard that he wants to pardon himself. Pardon yourself for what? You can't. There's no such thing. You're not going to be able to pardon yourself, sir.
Pardon.
And a lot of his people from his cabinet and from the White House, they're turning their resignations. They're leaving because they didn't like what they saw. Are you really that shocked?
No.
Or are you doing this for political reasons because you don't want to be one of those people that people are looking at that stayed? So why are you really leaving? As far as I'm concerned, you should have left a long time ago. You knew the guy was nuts. And everybody said, what did they say? He ain't gonna leave that White House. He ain't gonna leave that White House without kicking and screaming. Something's gonna happen. Everybody always said that. So what? They didn't hear it? They didn't hear it? And then the people started saying, well, I can't work under this guy no more. What he did yesterday, I'm just done. You should have been done. You should have been done a long time ago. You knew what he was. Like we always say, you know what? When someone acts a certain way, believe it. That's who they are. He acted an ass the whole 4 years.
All 4, yep.
So what part did you miss?
Mm-hmm.
He fired everybody that didn't agree with him and then talked about him like a dog. He pardoned all his cronies.
Mm-hmm.
They're all out of jail now.
And how is
It's
that?
just like, what did you guys not see? And this is the man that y'all love and y'all voted for. You know what we really got to see? We got to see where they fucking stand.
Mm-hmm.
Where, Master, stop it. Where they stand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. I'm just so done with all that. I'm just like, I just don't believe that they were able to get into that building and perform the way they did with their Confederate flags.
Mm-hmm.
That flag that man was carrying was bigger than him.
Yep. Yep.
Was bigger than him. Oh my God. I just don't understand. And you know what? They're not going to do nothing with Trump. That man going to sit there for 2 more weeks, girl. They're not going to do nothing with that man.
No.
That's nothing but a whole big old show.
Yep.
That's what they're going to do.
Yep.
That's what they're going to do. I'm like, these, oh my God. These folks are, I don't know what they're scared of. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Right.
And sometimes I wish the Democrats would really, really say something with some force behind it, with some confidence behind it, or whatever. They always seem so mild and meek to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we always getting stumped on and kicked and spit on and set aside.
Right.
When Republicans over here getting away with, I mean, just going into the Capitol building and saying, you know, pretty much, fuck you.
Right.
I was like, this is unbelievable. I'm just like, come on, Democrats. We got to do something. We got to make sure some shit get done. Guess what? Georgia comes through for us again. Georgia came through for us again.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Came through for us. My daughter told me she had people knocking on the door. Did you vote? Did you vote? Those people were serious.
Oh, wow.
See, if you want something done, get a woman to do it. I'm talking about Stacey Abrams.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Stacey Abrams. They wouldn't allow her to become governor, so guess what she did? She turned the whole fucking state blue.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? We're going to change some things around here in the South.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're so mad, because they never thought the South would be, Georgia would be blue.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Are you kidding me? Everywhere where there is that old Southern states, I'm going to say, like, you know, South Carolina, Mississippi, and places of that nature, that ain't ever supposed to be blue.
Right.
Ever. Because as far as they're concerned, this is our state. This is our land.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We wasn't supposed to have a black president, and now we have a female black vice president?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
You guys forgetting your place.
Okay.
You guys are forgetting your place. You know, so we're going to come in here and we're going to storm this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you're doing my man wrong. He did not lose that election. It's just so crazy. It's just so ridiculous. But people believe that in their heart.
Yeah, they do.
They believe that because they feel like this is their land. Mm-hmm. They feel like we shouldn't be voting. We black. Why are you voting? This ain't your land. This ain't your place.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You shouldn't be voting. And if we vote, and then guess what? We stole the election.
Right.
Because they don't want us to have a voice. They don't want us to have a voice. As far as they're concerned, this is not your country. You have no rights here.
Right.
None. I'm just, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, you know, I'm just really, I'm just floored. But I shouldn't even be shocked anyway.
Right.
I shouldn't even be shocked anyway. But that just goes to show you, folks really need to get into polls. And everybody always saying, I'm not going to vote. It doesn't do anything. You see what it did for Georgia? Right. Don't ever say it won't do anything. This is proof in the pudding right here. Okay? So I don't want to hear your sorry excuses anymore about your vote doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay? Because if our votes did not matter, the people in Georgia would not have elected two people that are going to sit on the Senate now that's going to give us a Senate. Mm-hmm. Okay? Don't ever say your vote doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be so ignorant. Of course it matters. You ought to vote every time somebody sends you a freaking ballot.
Right.
But read it first, please. And if you don't understand it, ask somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is ridiculous. I'm just like, vote doesn't matter. People get on my nerves with that. It matters. Look what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Look what just happened in Georgia. Everybody just can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get people together and make a plan and go for things can change. Just come together and do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to understand what you're up against and just go out and do it.
Right.
We can make it happen. Start putting us in charge of stuff. We'll get it done.
Okay.
That's all we ever been doing is getting stuff done.
Okay.
But
right.
anyway, show them how it's done too.
Yeah.
But anywho, that's my soapbox. And I just hope, I just, you know, and I'm scared about after the 2 weeks, you know, is coming and everything. I think Trump is going to do some more stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, with the inauguration, I just think something's going to happen.
Yes, I have that same feeling.
You know, I just do. So that's why I say you guys need to get a hold of all of that right now. You need to get a hold of it right now.
Yeah.
Okay? So we can have a nice, peaceful inauguration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because we don't need what happened
Mm-hmm.
yesterday at this event that's coming in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
Mm-mm.
At all.
Yep.
So that's where I am on my soapbox. I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but that's just the way I feel, and that's what I've seen, and that came from my heart. So.
Okay, and it is what it is, and it is what it is. And I just see a report right now. The U.S. Capitol Police Chief resigned. Yep, CNN just reported he resigned effective January 16th. He opted to resign after backlash regarding the lack of preparedness the Capitol Police showed when dealing with the rioters. Yes, he did.
They weren't ready.
They were not ready. And it was 5 people that got killed. And it was 3 were police officers. A U.S. officer, it says a U.S. Capitol police officer has died from the event stemming from Wednesday's riot Capitol. 3 sources confirmed that. And it was a total of 5 people. So there have been a total of 5 people that lost their lives as a result of the violence, according to CNN. Yeah.
Wow.
And like you said, if it was a wave of brown people storming the Capitol building, all those brown people would have been dead. They would have shot.
They would have had military tanks out there.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? They would have had snipers on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay? All of that.
Yeah.
And what did they have for those people? Nothing.
Nothing. Police officers running. I mean, I probably would have been running too, but they running away and they didn't have enough force, and it was just crazy. That was just...
You have tear gas.
Crazy.
Look, you have bullets.
Yeah. Oh, they would have...
You have tasers.
Yeah.
You have tasers, don't you?
Yeah. They would have found all of that stuff if it was all brown. They would have found all of it. Would have had cannons, the old ass cannons that's over there. Them would have been going off too, to make sure we didn't get our ass up in there.
Exactly.
They would have made a way. Wow. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, and I do pray that nothing negative happens on the 21st. Let them have their inauguration like you had yours. Nobody came and interrupted your inauguration, although there were many people who, including myself, who was not happy that you got the presidency, but you got it and nobody came over and rioted and did anything crazy. They allowed you to have your day. So allow Harris and Biden to have their day without any interruptions. And that's to all y'all that's out there that's protest. What I didn't like to see, and then I'm gonna go on to my rant, Rave, because it's about the anti-masker. But what I didn't like to see was that people on the left was like, well, this is like Black Lives Matter. This is like when they were protesting, it's the same thing. No, it's not. It was not the same thing. It was not the same thing.
They were in the Capitol building. That's a federal crime.
Yeah. You're in the Capitol building. You're fighting for something that is not, he didn't, the votes weren't stolen. He lost the race. It's just he lost the freaking race. So it's over. So you guys are over here fighting and storming the building and doing all this other stuff because of what this guy is telling you guys. And that's not the truth. Oh, well, he, in this court and in that court. No, he lost. Period. Go sit somewhere. He lost. It's over. It's over. We would have had to, just like we would have to stomach it and swallow that shit if he would have won. And just like, I can't remember it. I was watching the news yesterday, and it's a professor. He had a big old afro. But what he was saying, if legitimately, if the race was stolen, like if it just like the race was stolen, because if it was stolen from Trump, that means it's also votes that would have been stolen from Biden. It works both ways. It would have worked both ways. So if the votes were wrong, something happened to the system, it would have been all kind of people just rioting and being crazy because we're saying, okay, something's not right with it all. But it wasn't. It's not. So stop. You lost. Sore loser. You lost.
But you know what? His privilege, yeah, right. But his privilege will not allow him to accept the loss.
Yeah.
So now he's like a child. He's so upset, and he wants to go out of here, mad and pouting with his mouth stuck out, saying like, they cheated me. The government done me wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When, you know what? People were just tired of your BS.
Yep. Exactly.
And they wanted you out there, you clown.
Yeah.
They were sick of it. Freaking clown.
Yeah.
And people saw that in 4 years. So they decided to vote for somebody else this year.
Mm-hmm.
And not give you a second term. You're a one-termer. Yep. Get out of here.
It is what it is. Go on.
Get out of here.
And do whatever you're going to do with the rest of your life. You did what you did for 4 years. You had people who loved you. You had people who hated you. And it is what it is. That's the position of a president. People going to like you. People going to not like you. You've been there for 4 years. Now go and do whatever you're going to do with your life. Because it's just like, it's unnecessary. It's a done, what they call a done deal. Done deal. 2 weeks. Come on. I'm sending you all over there to pack your shit. Get your shit and get out.
You know what, Margot? You know what? If they could only do what we have to do sometimes. You know what? I know you just gave me your resignation, but what we decided to do, we're going to go ahead and pay you out for those 2 weeks. We're going to go ahead and get your check ready.
And you can leave today. We're going to give you your 2 weeks you gave us.
Right, exactly. Get the key. Get your keys and get you some boxes or whatever else you need. I'll be here to help you.
Okay. And you can go now. You can just be gone. Poof. Be gone. Okay. Oh, okay. So here's it. We're going to hold out and pray that this guy doesn't cause any more chaos in the next 2 weeks. Come
Exactly.
on. It's 2 weeks. Let's do it. So my rant this week is about the anti-maskers. These folks that's running around here. I'm tired of seeing y'all pushing your political views and, in my opinion, your ignorance on others. If you don't want to wear a mask for whatever reason, that is your business. That's your business. But when you are in a space that's shared with others, you have to put a mask on. Period. That's it. You put the freaking mask on. We are all sharing this air at this point. And if you're around other people, you got to put on a freaking mask. Now, no one is telling you to wear a mask 24/7. But when you are in public, you need to mask the fuck up. You need to put the shit on. People have died because of COVID. This is not smoke and mirrors, people. It's not a magic trick where these folks are behind a curtain waiting to jump out saying, "Gotcha! We're back!" People's loved ones are gone.
No, it's not that.
It is not. They gone. People loved ones have died. And the sad part is that they died alone. They died. Their family could not go in there and console them and talk to them and rub their hand and rub their hair and see their last breath. They could not do that. They had to freaking die alone. And a lot of them had to stay in a morgue for a very long time because you couldn't have any services. You had 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 2 months where people just laid waiting to be buried, to have some type of little mini service with their immediate family. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't get it. These folks are in the hospital right now fighting for their lives, and there are many hospital workers working relentlessly to keep up with the overcrowd of the hospitals. These hospitals, no more beds. We don't have any more freaking beds. Like, I don't understand how you guys do not realize that this is not a game. It's not something that's just created. It's just not. It's something that is so real, and you need to take heed to it. But you still don't want to wear a mask in public because you say, because I'm healthy. I'm healthy, so why do I have to wear a mask? You're not. The thing about this illness is that you don't even know if you have it. You can be as healthy as you feel that you are, and you can still have it. That's what it means when they say that you're asymptomatic. You don't have any symptoms. You don't have any symptoms. But yet, you over here yelling and screaming in folks' face without no mask on. You're saying that masks are muzzles and we are conforming to big pharma. But those little spit droplets that you guys are spraying all over the place, you may be asymptomatic. And you out there getting somebody gravely ill who ain't even talking to you because your spit droplets are going everywhere. Because you want to prove a point. So here's I pray. I honestly pray every night that this illness just goes away. I pray that all of us are covered by the blood of Jesus and we are kept safe. Even if you get it, you go through it and you're fine. That's my prayer. But for you, Mr. and Mrs. Anti-mask wearer, I am going to start to pray that you take the place of someone who is ill so that you can fucking suffer. And hopefully die your fucking self. I really do. That is my prayer. I'm a Christian, but I'm sorry. I just can't allow myself to sit here and pray for all people and all other people don't give a fuck. So if you don't give a F about other people's lives, why in the hell should I give a damn about yours? That's all I got to say. That's all I have to say. I'm not giving any F's to your plight. You want to go out here without no mask on when you catch the shit. And so as I was going through my rant, I was watching the news, and they had a guy on there. He was on there. He's on a ventilator, and he's saying that he was one of those people who were walking around here without a mask and saying, "Oh, the mask don't work. This is fake. This is fake." And he is pleading for his life. He is pleading for his life. And I just looked at him like, okay. And he's telling them, I was one of those people and I'm out here to tell you now that this is real. It's real. Yeah, it's real when you in the bed about to fucking die. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. When you about to die, now it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
So, do you.
It's real.
Do you. And I'm gonna pray for you to get the disease. Take the place of somebody else that's sick, so that they get better. You get sick and you die. You let your family suffer because you want to be an idiot. You go through the suffering, and let your family go through the suffering. And it is what it is. That's my rant. They killing me. I was watching the news day before yesterday. They done went into the Rouse market. They antagonizing people now. They're going into the market. They went into the mall and was trying to get inside the stores without a mask, saying, "Oh, I could come in here. It's my right to be in here." Just really antagonizing people. And this lady had came up with her mouth. She said, "My dad is in the hospital right now fighting for his life," and she was like, "Oh." He was like, "Oh well, everybody dies." Come on.
Oh wow.
I'm like, oh my God. See, please catch it. Especially the guy that just said that to that lady about her daddy. Everybody dies.
That's mean.
That is very mean. I you know what? They worked my nerve. What happened? Oh, Iraq issued an arrest warrant for Donald Trump on charges of premeditated murder after a drone strike left 2 military commanders dead. This is on Twitter. What?
Oh, did you hear about the Twitter? They shut his Twitter off. They had shut down his Twitter for a minute.
They shut it
down.
And
some other site that he uses as well, they shut that down. But they didn't shut it down long enough.
They didn't. That dude is dumb. Let me see. Oh, okay. So I know there was a lot of reality shows that happened over the holidays or whatever, but I watched them all, but I didn't do my homework on them. But I do know on the Real Housewives of Potomac, they had their 3-part reunion show. And remember, I was telling you about the girl Candace and the girl Monique. Monique beat up Candace or whatever. Well, Monique quit. Monique quit the whole show. And I don't blame her.
Monique, which one was Monique? Was she the shit starter?
No, she was the other one. That they was condoning, she's the martyr. She's just the baddest person in the world because the shit starter got her ass beat for talking too much shit. It's the other girl. The other one. The shit starter is still there. I wish she would have quit the show. But
okay.
Monique said no. She said, you know what? Her husband is an ex-NFL player. They got money. She's like, this is not even worth my, me being a part of this. My life being used and abused and these ladies. She said, I would never let them ladies back up in my house. That they can't come over here, so I might as well quit the show because I ain't talking to none of them. She checked all of them on the reunion.
Good for her.
Yeah, she did. She had a whole binder full of crap. They was like, she called it some kind of book, thirst book or something. The one that talks shit all the time. She called it a thirst book or some shit. I was like, you need to shut up. That lady just gets under my skin. Oh my God. I wish she would have quit. But I'm glad Monique quit the show. She don't need that show. She really didn't need that show. She got some other things that's going on with her. So I'm glad that she left. Real Housewives of Dallas is coming back on Tuesday. Yay. I like the Dallas girls. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is still going, and I don't know. It's boring. It's boring because it's dumb stuff that they fight over. It's one lady, the one that's supposedly she's black in Utah, but she's really not black. She's always got something going on. Just always, every episode, it's just something dumb she's mad over, and she's fighting. And then Mary Cosby, the black lady, she always have all these labels. I'm just it's just, please. They're like a mockery of a housewife show. They're doing too much. They're just doing way too much. The Housewives of Orange County is still on. I mean, they're on, whatever. I'll have an update. I'll do my homework next week on my housewife show, but they're all still on except for Potomac is gone. Atlanta's back. Theirs was okay. They're working up to something.
How they doing with their meat?
Good. They're doing fine without Nene. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay.
They're doing just fine without Nene. So Nene is actually wanting to protest Bravo and protest the shows, trying to say, oh, they're not paying black women what they're worth and this, that, and whatever. But I had heard on another podcast how he was saying you was fine when you were getting your money, but now that you're not there, you want to protest. So stop. Like, just stop. You were fine when you was getting Trump checks, like she was saying when she was on the Trump show. When you was getting big money, but now that you got kicked off. Now you want to go and riot and shit, and you want everybody to join you. No. Several seats. Goodbye, lady. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're doing good without her. They're doing fine without her. They got 2 new ladies, Drew Sidora and a lady named Latoya. I think she's like a social media person. Trying to get to know them. Not really. Well, that's the other thing. Okay, and then I'm done. So on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Drew Sidora and her husband. So they going through like some marital issues, and they talking to a counselor or whatever. Boring. Boring. I don't want to see that on a Real Housewives show. If you're going through something with your husband, you need to deal with that off the show, because a lot of these ladies, when they deal with stuff while they on the show, they end up getting a divorce anyway. So bye. Get another storyline. Y'all need to go somewhere. I was over that whole situation. Like, really, y'all sitting here, your whole storyline is about you and your husband and just dumb stuff. It ain't dumb. It's not dumb. It's a real problem that they're having, but don't want to see it. Not interesting. Not interesting at all. I was just like, deal with your issues, have another storyline, or get off the show, figure it out, and come back. It's just like, do something else. Do something else. Okay. That's it, y'all. We don't have no bullshit and beauty. The bullshit was 2020. The beauty is 2021. And that's it. Okay. So we reached the end of episode 78 of the Just Being Me podcast. We thank you both for listening, and we thank you both. We both thank you. See, I'm hungry. I'm sorry. We both thank you for listening in. We'll be back next week, y'all. Hopefully, we'll be better. Well, this was actually a good little rant and a good little soapbox. That was okay.
Yeah, you get back into the new year, you know what I mean? So, Thanks for joining us, and you guys be safe out there. Continue to wear those masks.
Yes.
You don't want to run into Margot.
Okay.
You have that mask on.
Yes.
And you stayed at 6 feet away from people. And if you don't want to wear, stay your butts at home.
Yep. Stay in the house.
Stay your butts at home. But you guys be safe out there.
Yep. All right,
That's
y'all.
right.
See you next week. Peace.
See you next week. Good night.